A lawsuit filed today by former New York Police Department's interim commissioner Thomas Donlon claims the country's biggest police department functioned as a racketeering enterprise at the direction of the city's mayor, Eric Adams. Adams appointed Donlon to serve as the interim commissioner last year after the then NYPD commissioner resigned following an FBI search of his home. But Donlon says that he was commissioner in name only, and that true authority in the department remained with the inner circle of Adams loyalists. So for more on this, I want to bring in ABC News chief investigative correspondent Aaron Katersky. And Aaron, you know, a couple pieces of this lawsuit really stuck out to me. It accuses the NYPD of being criminal to its core, and also has this point where it says that senior leadership here engaged in outright malfeasance using the NYPD to consolidate political power, obstruct justice, and punish dissent.
This is a devastating lawsuit by someone who, in theory, was its leader. Thomas Donlon briefly led the NYPD as interim commissioner, and he effectively compares the organization to a mafia family and accuses it of violating RICO statutes in the way that he says Eric Adams ran the department. Under his leadership, the lawsuit says the machinery of public safety was not used to serve the people of New York City, but was repurposed to protect political allies and punish internal dissent. It names top brass who are still in positions of power today, and it is seeking damages for what he called a humiliating act of vengeance, the arrest of Donlon's own wife. He said it was orchestrated to send a message to him not to meddle in internal affairs as he was trying to root out corruption in the ranks.
Well, and what's interesting about this is that Mayor Adams he's a former officer himself, right? And ran on a campaign of rooting out corruption and racism.
And is running for a second term on that very platform. So the lawsuit comes at a bad time for the mayor, who is asking the city of New York to trust his leadership for a second term and to right the department ship. Crime is down. The NYPD is still showing its effectiveness, Alex, but this lawsuit describes rot from within.
And Aaron, I'm putting you on the spot here, but have we heard a response yet from NYPD on this?
Not NYPD directly, but from City Hall. The press secretary for Mayor Adams calls the accusations contained in this lawsuit baseless and absurd, from a former employee who, when given the opportunity to lead the greatest police department in the world, proved himself to be ineffective.
All right, Aaron Katersky, thank you.
Thanks.